Today we're taking a look at the i-Blason ArmorBox case for the iPhone 16. Thanks to i-Blason for sending this case over for the video. If the ArmorBox series of cases is new to you, these are generally speaking some beefy cases. They're well protected and they'll definitely look after your smartphone. This case has a strong and rigid build with an oversized corner protection strategy and beefy TPU bumpers all along the sides, the top, and the bottom of the case. This case is kind of built like a tank for those of you who really want to protect your phone. i-Blason has actually drop tested this case up to 20 feet, which is a lot of feet to drop a phone, so that should cover pretty much everybody. This case does support the new camera control button, which is a handy feature on the iPhone 16 series. The implementation on this case utilizes 46 copper conductors to allow seamless functionality of the button and the gesturing while still protecting the phone body, which is great to see. As we can see while I unbox the case, this case is a dual layer interlocking type of case. We have a front frame with a built-in screen protector that perfectly mates to the main rear case body. I find these types of cases to be some of the best value cases that you can purchase, and they also end up being some of the stronger cases. The screen protector that's built in has a pretty decent thickness. I think it's going to hold up well over the lifetime of the phone and the case. In addition to that, the actual front frame itself gives us a healthy sized bezel to further protect the screen. Bezels on the front side of cases are super important for protecting smartphone screens, because when you drop your smartphone on a hard, flat surface, something like a tile floor in your kitchen, maybe the concrete floor in your basement, or even a sidewalk or blacktop on the street, you really definitely do not want that glass actually touching any of those surfaces in a drop scenario. That's almost certainly going to end up cracking the glass. Since we have a bezel that's built into this case, the case is always going to make that initial impact, and it's going to absorb and redistribute those impact forces, which should hopefully help keep the glass in your iPhone 16 safe. And that's because when you drop your phone on a flat surface, the bezel is always going to make that impact first, and the glass should never actually touch. As I mentioned before, the sides, the top, and the bottom of this case are really strong. The TPU material is decently thick, and it holds its form relatively well, even when I put pressure on it. The main rear case body is also very strong. It's definitely going to be able to take quite a few drops on behalf of your iPhone 16. Since the ArmorBox is a little bit of a bigger case, it's definitely going to increase the profile of your iPhone 16 a little bit. I don't really mind that because this i-Blason case is definitely going to increase the protection factor, but as cases get a little bit bigger, it's crucial to make sure that you can still actually get a good grip on them. I really like that i-Blason added these super grippy sections along the side of the phone. That's definitely going to increase dry and wet grip, which is something that I think people tend to overlook when they're looking at smartphone cases. As for the camera protection here, we have a camera cutout region, but there's actually a very deep bezel to accommodate the camera door, which also protects the cameras. The camera door itself is a decent thickness, and it has this nice felt material on the interior of it. The door requires a little bit of force to actually click it open and lock it shut, as well as move it back and forth. That's actually a really good quality of the camera door. You definitely don't want the door to swing open when you drop your phone, for example. And on this case, that camera door is also doubling as your kickstand. So you want your phone to be stable when you have it propped up if you're watching a video. This case does support MagSafe accessories. I'm a huge fan of those magnetic rings. They help increase grip, and sometimes they're just fun to fidget with. I also really prefer mounting my phone in my car on one of these MagSafe mounts. It's very handy. This case should allow for wireless charging on most wireless chargers, but it is possible that you might have to position or reposition it in order to get that charging session started, since it's a little bit of a bigger case. This case also protects the charge port with a flap cover. I really like the inclusion of a flap cover because it's definitely going to help protect that charge and data port over time. You don't want it to get messed up with dirt or dust or even liquid damage. Overall, I would say that the ArmorBox case for the iPhone 16 is going to provide some solid protection. If you're looking for a case that's protection forward, this is definitely going to be it. It's also nice that this case has a couple of useful features, and it's good to know that the case is not going to break the bank. I would definitely recommend this case if you have an iPhone 16. I'll put some affiliate links in the description below if you want to pick one of these up, so head down there and check that out. If you found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you dropped a like on the video, as that tells YouTube to share this video with other iPhone 16 owners who are researching cases. If you're into smartphone and mobile tech stuff, get subscribed to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Until next time, stay charged up.